does this collective need to hear? Old movies might be significant, like movies from like the 1950s, Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn vibes. Ooh, I'm hearing classic beauty, the Empress, of course, that's what came out. Okay, ooh, with a beautiful way of speaking. People, the Empress, you have a very, again, Marilyn Monroe, divine feminine energy about you, magnetizing energy, but I'm also, the Ace of Swords came out with it. I feel like you have a way with words, poetic. You could be a poet. Your energy is really pretty. I like it. Ooh, I feel like that you could be a Libra. Okay, very flirty energy coming from this collective, or like a Scorpio with like intense, mysterious beauty vibes. Okay, lust. A lot of people, again, like I was just saying, are very attracted to you. You could make people. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was crazy. You could make people crazy. I'm hearing like when you're around people and you're talking to people, they like lose their words. They have a hard time finding their words, because this collective, you could be very, 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 very beautiful. Okay, you could be very attractive. I just realized the lust card showed her tatas, so hopefully it's this. Eight of Pentacles. A lot of people, you could have a lot of people who want to date you. Your DMs could be full at all times. I get a feeling, I just got the feeling that this collective, like your DMs are full, but you have a hard time finding real love. I feel like you have a lot of people who want to date you and want to pursue you and want to like, you know what I mean? But you have a hard, you hold so much depth, but it's like people see you for your physical beauty and they don't see you for the depth that you hold. And it's a shame because, again, the way you speak is so beautiful. And I feel like that comes from a really deep place. Like people think you're just a pretty face and that's it. And there's not depth to you. Like you have a lot of people, let me see here. Like, yeah, like with the lust and the Eight of Pentacles, it's like a lot of people coming after you and trying to build something with you, but then it ends up just being surface level because they can't see past. Yeah, they want a future, but when they get so close, it's like they start, I think a lot of people are threatened by you because of your beauty and your softness and your fullness and you're the entire package. Okay, very smart, very deep, very emotionally intelligent, very talented. You could have a very impressive career. Okay, you're just the entire package, and I feel like a lot of people want to date you, but when they get in your energy, you threaten them. You threaten weak men for sure if you are a woman, or just in general you threaten weak people, um or even people that think they're strong, you even threaten them. And so once they get in your energy, they want to like own you or water you down or like control you in order to make themselves feel like you are less than them because you are everything. And so there's a lot of like, you could find yourself in relationships with people who like love bomb, and then all of a sudden just one day the mask falls and they treat you extremely badly very quickly. And it's because they got threatened by your energy, and so now they have to devalue you and they have to make you feel bad in order to feel better about themselves because they're inadequate, because they haven't done the work, because they haven't grown. Yeah, Five of Wands, in competition with you. A lot of your romantic partners end up competing against you. A lot of, especially if you're a woman, a lot of women do not understand this. The man you are with 100% is capable of being jealous of you. There are a lot of men out there who are jealous of their partners, and a lot of women don't understand that. because you're like, why would a man be jealous of me? I'm a woman. But they are. And I feel like that could be, it's your energy. They're threatened, they're jealous of your energy and the attention you get. Weak men that need to be validated. They don't want their partners to garner attention. They want to be the ones in the spotlight all the time. And so when they realize the person they're with shines brighter than they do, then they got to dim you down. And I feel like those are just the type of relationships you have found yourself in a lot. And I feel like spirit is coming in here to clarify that, because I feel like you've wondered for a long time, like, why do people do this? Why do they paint a pretty picture? Why do they do the love bombing thing? And it's not because you're not worthy. It's not because, I feel like this collective, you're with people for a minute and then all of a sudden they start this devaluing process, and you're like, I must have done something wrong. There must be something wrong with me, because I always find myself in these situations where the person I'm with is making me feel bad about everything. Like, you're like, I'm the common denominator here. And it's like, no, the common denominator is you, but it's only your choice in men. It's only the only part of it that is you allowing yourself to settle for less than you deserve from the get-go. I feel like this collective, you might disregard red flags a little bit sometimes in order to, and so spirit is telling you to pay attention. I feel like if you go back and you reassess all of your romantic relationships, you'll be able to see the patterns, and you'll be able to see, oh, like they all did this type of thing. I overlooked that every time, even though I knew, I felt it in my gut, in my womb. I felt that it was off. And so now you can reassess and really look at the entire picture of your entire dating history and be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Those are things I can't miss again. Those are the feelings I can't disconnect from. Maybe there's like a womb clearing that needs to happen here. Maybe there's a tapping into your womb that needs to happen here. Tapping back into your intuition and anointing yourself. This collective, like I say in every other tarot reading, you could benefit from a celibacy journey of, if you are single right now, of taking your energy back and not dating for a while and saving it for yourself, so that you can tap back into your womb and tap back into your intuition and do a clearing, so that when you move forward again, you can see this cycle. Okay. How did this even start off? You're just a luscious, magnetizing, beautiful, beautiful. You're independent. Like, you hold, this is why they're so jealous of you, because you're so capable of like getting everything you want. Truly, you're the entire package. You're a triple threat. Okay. And so people are just intimidated by you. They're intimidated by it and they can't handle it. And so you need to recognize that. There's nothing wrong with you. These people don't walk away from you or devalue you because there's something wrong with you. They walk away from you and devalue you because you shine so fucking bright, because you are Marilyn Monroe, okay? Because you are a star. Because when you walk in a room, everybody turns. And so even romantic partners can't stand. They can't stand you having the spotlight on you all the time. And so there needs to be, again, a going back in of self, so that you can tap back into who you are and what you deserve and your own divinity, so you can tap back into your womb, so that you can navigate and learn how to listen to your intuition the first time. When something feels off, even for a split second, it's fucking off. It's off every time. Okay. And you'll learn that. You'll get there. But you are beautiful. You are magnetizing, and I love you.